Hello guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby Chow and today I'm gonna be explaining the difference between the Help to Buy ISA and the Help to Buy equity loan, because I've met very many people who think they are the same thing. Let's just explain this once and for all so it's out there in the world. I feel like because it might seem obvious to most people who've done a lot of research, it isn't really obvious to most people who've heard about it. So I feel like it's really important for me to kind of like put that out there, because a lot of people have been like, the Help to Buy is over. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not over. So I really want to put this out there just so it's in the world, and if anyone's looking to find out what the differences are, they'll find out. I think what it is where a lot of the confusion comes from is the name Help to Buy, because everyone speaks about the Help to Buy. They don't speak about it specifically. They just say the Help to Buy. So even when they're talking about the ISAs, they go the Help to Buy. When they're talking about the equity loan, they go the Help to Buy scheme, you know, so there's no specific definition between it. So I can see why people would get confused. Let's start with the Help to Buy ISA. So the Help to Buy ISA is just as the name suggests. It is an individual savings account. It's an ISA account. Basically, the Help to Buy ISA is a savings account that you can save money towards buying your first home, and the government will give you a 25% top up at completion stage when you're buying your first home, but you also get interest from the bank or provider of the Help to Buy ISA. So basically, you just compound interest is happening, and that helps to grow your money pot, as well as at the end when you get the 25% bonus on top of everything that you've saved. An important thing to note is that the bonus is paid by the government between the exchange and completion stage. So at completion, basically, when they know that you're actually going to buy the house. So they'll give you that money. You have to get your solicitor to apply for that money and close your Help to Buy ISA account so that the money can be put towards the final deposit and house buying amount that you're going to be giving in the final stage of buying your home. I'll actually read what it says online and I'll post the picture. The bonus must be included with the funds consolidated at the completion of the property transaction. So that is what they define that bonus as on the website. So the eligibility of the ISA is you have to be in the UK, you have to have a purchased home price of 250,000 if you're outside London, and 450,000 £450,000 if you're in London. Those are the caps. It has to be the only home that you will own, and it also has to be where you intend on living. So you can't just buy it and let it out to someone else. And it has to be purchased with a mortgage. So that's what the Help to Buy ISA is in a nutshell. It's a savings account to put towards buying your first home. Also important to note is that the Help to Buy ISA is now done. So you can't open a new Help to Buy ISA account, as most of you know. If you're looking here, you probably already know this because they were announcing it everywhere when it was ending in November last year. So now the Help to Buy equity loan. The Help to Buy equity loan is the actual loan that the government will give you. So I'll explain what that is. The equity loan is the government loaning you 20 to 40% of the cost of your new built home, and they take that same percentage in equity in your home. It requires a minimum of 5% deposit, which is less than if you're buying it without the Help to Buy. So usually if you're going with a bank just directly, you'd usually have to put down between 10 and 20% roughly. So with the Help to Buy equity loan, you only actually have to put down 5%. You can put down more if you want, but 5% is the minimum you have to put down. So the eligibility requirements for the Help to Buy equity loan is for first-time buyers and people looking to move into a new build home costing less than £600,000. So that is the equity loan. It's basically the government loaning you money and having equity in your home, but also helping it be more affordable for you to buy that property. So maybe if you're earning a certain amount, you can't save up maybe that amount to have as a deposit, and so instead the government will help loan that money to you, which you will have to pay back as well. After 5 years, you'll start paying the interest on the fees on that. But before then, the government helps you by giving you a part of the money so that you don't have to borrow as much from a mortgage lender or a bank, which is a mortgage lender. So some questions that people might have is, can you use both the Help to Buy ISA and the Help to Buy equity loan? The answer is yes. However, you have to be eligible for both, and you have to make sure that there is no overlap. So if you're buying a house that's £600,000 with the equity loan, then you can't use your Help to Buy bonus, because it has to be on a home up until £450,000. So you wouldn't be eligible for the bonus, but you could still use the money you saved in your ISA. You just wouldn't get the 25% bonus. You could use it without that. So you can use both of them together as long as you're hitting the eligibility for both of them. The other question is, can you use one or the other rather than both? The answer to that is also yes, you can. So you can just use the Help to Buy equity loan if you just want the government loan and you don't want the bonus, which makes no sense. It's free money, take that money and run. Or if you just want to use the Help to Buy ISA, so you just want to help with your deposit or saving money, then you can use the ISA without the equity loan and get the rest of the money in a mortgage straight from a lender if you don't want the government to have equity in your home. If you do not keep up with payments, one of the things is that you could obviously lose that home. So to some people, they might be like, I'd rather just be completely with a bank. But at the same time, the bank will also take your house if you can't make the mortgage payments. So I don't see how that would be an issue. So you can use both. You can use one, you can use the other, you can use neither if you don't want to use either of them. But with the Help to Buy ISA, I would definitely recommend it because it's free money. If you already have one, pay into it. And if you want to get a bigger bonus, you could always move your money to the lifetime ISA, which has a bigger year threshold, I guess, and also technically a bigger bonus because of that. It's still 25%, but you can save up to £4,000 a year in a lifetime ISA. But it does have to be open for 1 year and it has to mature for a year before you can actually get that bonus. And the bonus is paid out continuously, so you can actually use it towards a deposit. So if we were to buy a home myself, I would probably use that lifetime ISA, even though I have a Help to Buy. I would probably just move some of the money over to the lifetime ISA if we're gonna decide on using that in the end, just because it would make more monetary sense. I already have it open though, so at the time of buying it will have matured, and then I can just move money over and then get the bonus that way. But obviously compound interest is a thing, so if you want to get the compound interest, start paying into it so that the interest is happening and you're getting like that snowball effect of it. So that is the difference between the Help to Buy ISA and the Help to Buy equity loan. They are both different. The Help to Buy equity loan is still a thing. It's still available for people. It will be changing in April 2021. But up until then, it's still the same terms. I'm gonna be making a video more about the Help to Buy equity loan and how that works, because I've yet to make one. I've made a video about the shared ownership scheme, and that is also part of the Help to Buy, so that's the one other thing, but people don't really get confused with that because it has a completely different name. So that's why I wanted to compare these two things, but I've made a video on shared ownership if you're interested in finding out what that is and how you can use that yourself. I will link that up here or down there in the description box. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments and I will answer them. Hopefully making some more videos about home buying, because that's kind of like where my head is at a lot of the time these days. So you will be seeing a bit more of that, and I just think it's interesting to talk about because I don't know, there aren't a lot of people talking about it, so I'm hoping to start a conversation. So feel free to talk about your experiences down below, and I'd love to know what your thoughts are on the Help to Buy schemes in general as a whole. So I will see you guys very soon for another video, and have a lovely weekend. See you guys soon. Bye.